Lately, I've been studying a lot of evolutionary psychology, and by that I mean I've been getting high and watching the Animal Planet. Yeah, you can learn a lot from watching animals. Yeah, because there's this whole misconception that some people have about life, that life is all about survival. And not only is that depressing, but it just doesn't explain a lot of things. Like, for example, you could say that clothes originated for survival, and you'd probably be right. But that doesn't explain why I'm wearing these dumb designer bootsies that are uncomfortable. There's no traction on them. They're a ridiculous waste of money. It's the opposite of survival. The reason why I'm wearing these baby skin bootsies is because my girlfriend picked them out for me, and she controls the puss distribution. Come to find out, that's what life's about. Mating and reproduction. It's far more important than survival. It is. Think about it. In the big picture, in the scope of things, none of our ancestors survived. None of them. Not a one. We are all here because of an unimaginable amount of f***ing. Isn't that wonderful? And when it comes to mating, what you figure out in a hurry is that ladies, they're the gatekeepers. Females do the selecting. It's just guys' job, just to get selected. So if you ever watch Planet Earth or one of those animal documentaries, what you'll see is a lot of life is just males trying to get attention from females. Like the classic example is the peacock. Male peacock has a big, huge plumage that the peahen doesn't have. Why doesn't she have one? Because the thing's stupid. It weighs him down so he can't fly very good, makes him stick out to predators. It's horrible for survival. So for the longest time, scientists were like, why in the hell would he have that thing? Turns out it's just pretty stuff for the ladies. That's all it's there for. Hey ladies, look at all my nonsense. And the peahens are just like, ooh, look at all that nonsense. Deer antlers are kind of like that too. And I'm sure the first people that saw deer antlers are like, oh, they must use those to fend off predators or something. No, not at all. Just for the ladies, that's it. Bucks, they start growing them in the springtime, and then they peak in the fall for mating season. And all they're used for, this is their singular purpose. As soon as a doe comes by, a deer, a female deer, the bucks, they just start bashing each other's heads in with those antlers, and whoever wins gets laid. That's all there is to it. After mating season, their antlers just fall right off. Don't need that anymore. Getting caught up in tree branches and whatnot, pain in my ass. And it's not that females don't compete for mates as well, they just don't have to be quite as aggressive. I'm sure all the does are gossiping about one another. Oh, she's a slut. I hear she has Lyme disease. She's got ticks on her pussy. Or however does denigrate one another. Ladies like making guys dance too. That's not just a human thing. A lot of species, even the fruit fly, believe it or not, male fruit fly during courtship. Oh, you like that? Check that out. It's got some sweet moves. Fortunately, humans look for a variety of traits. If it's just up to dancing, I'd be out of luck, as you just saw. I went dancing with my girlfriend recently. She was like, I think I sort of understand what you're trying to do with your shoulders. But what song are your legs listening to? All life is like that. It's pretty incredible. If you hear birds singing, it's most likely a male bird. I can just about guarantee it. Male birds, some of them, they'll memorize thousands of songs just to get attention from females. Meanwhile, I'm trying to sleep in. I got this horny bastard outside my window. Will somebody fuck this guy already? Give him a wing job or something. So why is that the case? Why are females so picky about who they choose to mate with? There's some interesting basic kind of science behind that. Basically, we're all biologically driven to breed. That's why sex feels so amazing. That's why the Japanese have Subway packers. To do that, you have to make a baby. To make a baby, females have a higher physical cost to making a baby than men do. Females have to grow a life inside of them, which is bizarre, by the way. We don't even think about how crazy that is. But pregnant women will still go to work and run errands. If I eat a burrito, I don't want to get on stage. They're growing a life inside of them. Then there's painful childbirth. At least when human babies come out, they just kind of lay there and you can hold on to them. Some species, the baby comes out just on the move. I don't know if you can imagine what that would be like, ladies. That nightmare? You just get done hours of horrible, painful child labor. Now you have to chase something? Point is, that's a lot that females have to go through to make a baby compared to a male. What does a male physically put into making a baby? Just, that's it. That's all we gotta do. It's a pretty sweet deal. By the way, I apologize. I do suffer from immature ejaculation. Point is, I can make a baby in 2 minutes flat, no big deal. And I can make thousands of them given the opportunity. So if you've ever wondered why no one gives a shit about Father's Day, there you go, there you have it. Pretty simple explanation. Think about it on an even smaller level. Females, they're born with about 400 eggs. They're released at specific times. When they're gone, they're gone. Men, on the other hand, we can produce up to 12 million sperm in an hour. We can just make it rain anytime we want to. Oh, here you go, ladies. Oh, so generous.